I'm Tracy McGrady. I'm Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs at OTC. And we offer a wide variety of healthcare programs. We have 18 of them in all. Some of them are on the degree side. Some of them are on the workforce development side that are the shorter term training programs. We have everything from nursing to medical assistant to pharmacy tech, health information, technology, just the gamut of programs, a lot of different options for people to pursue. Some programs are smaller. We have around 20 students in a program, and some are much bigger where we can accommodate 80 students or more. All in all, we graduate around 600 students every year between all of the different programs. The pandemic has certainly highlighted some of the shortages that we know are just ever present. For instance, there is a tremendous shortage of respiratory therapists. There was before the pandemic, and that's just been highlighted now. Also nursing, of course, CNAs, medical assistants. And so some of the ways that we have tried to address that is building awareness of these different programs because a lot of people just aren't aware they exist, but then also, especially through workforce development, being able to provide those short-term training opportunities so that students can come in and in just a few weeks be trained in order to go out and to work and be very well qualified to go into the workforce. We have seen a significant growth in EMT. And we also have seen significant growth again in nursing. We always try to expand the number of students that we can bring into our nursing programs. Also medical assistant. I believe that we will see an increase in paramedic simply because of the increase we've seen in EMT, and paramedic tends to be kind of the next step. We are fortunate because we do have medical simulation that we use, and this is where students are able to work on those high fidelity mannequins, the ones that breathe and talk and bleed, and it creates more of a real life, real patient care experience that students can have. And that helps to really supplement then what they do whenever they get out into the clinical space. But the other piece of this is really making people aware of the variety of healthcare programs that they have to choose from. People know about nursing, they know about paramedics, but there are some fields that they just don't even know exist. A great example of that is surgical technology. There is a tremendous demand for very highly trained surgical technologists right now, and it's really hard because they just don't know that it is even a job. They think that the person who's assisting the surgeon in the operating room is a nurse. They don't realize that that's someone who's specifically trained for that job. So that's something else that we really try to do, is build a lot of awareness of all the different types of programs that we offer. It is fundamental, and that cannot be overstated. Healthcare tends to be a big employer, and so people from any socioeconomic background have the ability to become trained to work in that industry in really a relatively short amount of time. We have programs at OTC that run anywhere from a few weeks to 2 years. Another way that the healthcare industry is so important is that it contributes directly to that quality of place. You and I are not going to move into an area unless we know we have access to high quality healthcare, and we're certainly not going to stay there. So not only does it attract people into a community and really help to build the economy of a community, it also helps people continue to stay there. And we at OTC understand that the role that we have is we have to try to sustain that and be part of sustaining that. And that's the piece that we really think about in terms of our responsibility to the community.